Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to another video. I feel so out of routine for some reason, and I think it's just because I'm still like getting used to post-camping. I also have the worst headache in the world today, but I'm not gonna be a complainer. It is 12 o'clock. I've already been up. I woke up at like 6:30-ish today, so I've been up for a while. Woke up, went on a walk with the dogs, ate breakfast. I literally ate a Nutter Butter for breakfast, so not the brightest decision this morning. Anyways, I am editing away over here, and I want to show you something because I'm finally talking about it. So back in December, I got it in December, but I was off of the internet for a couple months, so I didn't post about it for a while. But I had bought a couple things, and I don't remember what all of them were, but one of them was a adapter to use one of my lenses. I think there were a couple other things, but the biggest thing that I never showed, and I've hinted at here and there, but I've never showed it, I've never used the footage from it, but I bought a camcorder. I decided it was finally time. I had seen all these like videos of people using it, and I just wanted one so bad. And I had wanted one last year. I can't remember if I've talked about this or not. If I did, I'm sorry, and you're gonna hear me talk about it again. I wanted one last year for the summer in Ohio. I really wanted one, and I just never got it. Then when I went to Hawaii, I really wanted one, but I never got it. And so finally, when Christmas came around, I was like, I'm treating myself. I'm doing it. I bought this little camcorder. It was like, I don't know, 30 bucks or something, and it's my favorite piece of equipment that I own. And every time I tell somebody that, they say I'm crazy. I'm super grateful for everything that I do have, obviously, but just the look of this. I think it's just because like I have a couple memories of like Christmas morning, specifically where my parents had this big camera. I think it just makes my inner child happy, and that's why I love it so much. But the camping video is this camera's debut. I brought it to Hawaii back in March. I've brought it to Florida. I've brought it pretty much everywhere with me. It has gone everywhere with me. I do have another video that I'm kind of potentially filming with it. I don't know. I have to look at footage and see what it looks like. Regardless, here it is, and it's what I've been gatekeeping this whole time. So when we did the sunset swim, I think one of my favorite camping memories that I've filmed, and I've filmed a lot of good ones, but I think this one hits the T. And I think it's just because we've talked about doing sunset swims for years, and we never do it. And I never do it, at least. I think there's been years where everybody else has, and I just haven't. But this year I was like, I'm doing it. And so we did it, and I brought my camcorder and my GoPro. I haven't even honestly looked at the GoPro footage from it, because once I looked at this footage, I was like, that's it. So yes, I filmed the entire sunset swim on the GoPro as well, and I'm sure there's some great moments in there, and maybe I'll make like a version of it with the GoPro footage, but I don't know. So yeah, it's time to finally take her out, because that is such a good first way to put it. And I wanted to do it in Hawaii, but Hawaii, especially because Hawaii was such a meaningful trip for me. If you guys watched specifically the last video from Hawaii, you would know kind of what I'm talking about. And so it would have been a great time to use it, but God's timing is crazy, and this is when I'm using it, and I could not be more happy. So, welcome to, well, you guys have already seen it, but this has been the debut of the camcorder. And now I think it's going to become a consistent, maybe not consistent, but it's not going to be something that you don't see for another like 6 months. I talk about it, and then you don't see it for 6 months. And then I'm going to try to use it. It's my favorite thing in the world. I can't even express it. Plan for today is unknown. I know right now I'm going to edit for probably like 25 minutes, maybe till like 1 o'clock. I really don't have any errands that I need to run. Well, no, that's a lie. I need to go grocery shopping for dinner. But other than that, I don't have that much I need to do. So it's a pretty chill day. I finished editing, and then I couldn't decide what I wanted to make for dinner. So I got a plan, and now I'm gonna make food, because I didn't eat a normal meal like a normal human this morning. So now I'm going to. So I'm literally just gonna make an egg and toast and keep it simple. But for dinner, I think I'm gonna make teriyaki chicken with fried rice. So I'm gonna attempt, keyword attempt, to make fried rice. I'm gonna make this egg, and then I'm gonna watch Fast and Furious, and then go grocery shopping. So that's the day today so far. All right, I just went grocery shopping. I picked up a couple of things, but now I am preparing dinner. I already made rice, and now I have to make like marinade for the chicken. So, I mean, it's 5 o'clock, so it's really not that far off from when I usually eat dinner. I'm gonna make this chicken, and then I'm following a recipe as well. So if it turns out well, I will put the recipe down below. That way you can make it. Dinner is served. Boom. Look at that. You can't even see it. Okay, that's not terrible. The chicken is good. Not bad. Hello, you beautiful souls. Good morning. Happy Thursday. We are without wireless mics right now, which is quite strange. Red is just not my color. I'm sorry, but it's just not. My house is freezing right now. We don't even have the air on or anything. It's just cold outside. Dude, I just learned a song the other day and I can't think of what it is. Fun fact. Since I'm sitting down at the piano, and I feel like I've barely filmed anything for this video, so we're gonna get some talking in. I'm self-taught for the most part. My grandma was my piano teacher, but I wouldn't practice at all. And so she looked at me and she was like, if you're not practicing, like, I'm done teaching you, which was fair. So I didn't practice, she stopped teaching me. That's basically the gist of that. So I'm basically self-taught. I can like hear a song and play it. It makes it a little bit harder learning how to play songs because I don't know chords. Like if you told me to play a C, I think this is a C. But like that's as far as I've got. Yeah. But basically I don't know anything about playing the piano besides I can play by ear a lot of the time and I'm self-taught. That's basically it. Everything that I play is memorized. Like I don't sit and read off sheet music or anything like that because I can't read sheet music. So everything I play is memorized. So if I don't remember how to play a song, like the song I just learned how to play, all I did was start playing this, which I can't even play correctly. My hand doesn't work with me. And then I was like, okay, this. And then I was able to figure it out. So I literally just have to memorize like one part or like play a part of it and I'll figure it out. It's now 9 in the morning, so I'm gonna eat breakfast. Well, it's past 9. It's like 9:15. Bagel with cream cheese and an egg. That's my breakfast this AM. Boom. And that's the final thing. Today has probably been one of the most boring days of my life, but I actually have a lot of days like this, so I can't even act like this is uncommon. The conclusion of today, I've ate food, cleaned, and laid and watched TikTok, and that's literally it. My life is actually so boring, and I feel like if I just film my boring life, then that's boring. Does that even make sense? I feel like it should, but maybe my boring life is what you want to see. I doubt it. I'm trying to think of like what I could show you. My camping video was good because it was like a nostalgic. I feel like it's been so much of like just filming my life lately versus like connecting. So in my family room we have this. It's a entertainment center. There used to be a wall here and there were shelves right here and it had like a radio with speakers that we had up here and like different stuff like that. And then the box TV, you know, the big box TV. If you go in here, you got like Hannah Montana the movie, 50 First Dates, all these movies back when you can only get everything on DVDs, literally just CDs. That's all this is. This is like hard to open. That's how you know we don't open it very often. So there's so many like DVDs and CDs. This is all VHS. Look at that great picture, which is actually kind of a great lead-in to where I was going with this. So that's me. So then on this side, it used to be all books. Now it's not as many books, but down here is just a bunch of photo albums. So I'm gonna go through this and see like what we find. Like I don't know if I've ever looked at this. I don't even know what this is. Okay, this might be fun. This might be just as boring as like me just filming me being boring, but whatever. I also look exactly like how productive I was today. So bear with me here. I don't know if I'm even gonna be in any of these. I gotta like recognize who these people are. Oh my gosh, these are my grandparents on their wedding day, I think. I don't know who any of these people are. Like that might be my brother, but I don't think so. So if this is my grandparents, oh wait, no, this is my grandparents' wedding day, so there's no way that's my brother. I don't know who any of these people are. So hang on, we might have chosen a really bad. That looks like it could be my brother, but I don't think it's him. That's my great grandma. Wait, are these all my dad? Oh my gosh, wait, these, hang on, because that one says my uncle's name. No way, I don't know, I'm so confused. Okay, terrible book to start with. Okay, my second book was kind of a fail, only because the second one I grabbed is like just a gray binder, but it is one that's like dedicated to my grandfather, so my dad's dad. And so it's not like my parents are in my videos often, and so you can see like this is what they used to look like, this is what they look like now. But obviously my grandfather, he passed away when I was like 1, so there's no like comparison type of thing. Although here, this is kind of nice. I put my camera on my tripod thinking like, oh, this makes so much sense. No, it does not when I'm trying to show you a picture. Okay, this is from my parents' wedding day. These are my parents, obviously. And that is my dad's dad and my dad's stepmom. Dad's dad passed away in 2004. My dad's stepmom, so my grandma, passed away in 2016. Yeah, that was my parents' wedding. My parents have been married for, I think, over 30 years. They were fairly young when they got married. Here's a little, okay, here. So I don't know that my aunt has been in any of my videos, but that's my aunt and that's me. So, you know, the screaming baby galore. There's another picture of my father. There's no years or anything, so I don't know when this was. This is my brother Casey. And that's Sean. So my brother that just got married, that is him. I am pretty sure that this is my father. This one is a fun one, and let me explain. I think at this point, everybody knows the story of my oldest brother, who my parents had in high school, and he was put up for adoption. He later found us again when I was probably around 10, 11. And so he was born, and my parents made this book, his baby book, basically, essentially, just from when he was born. And then there's also, so these are literally my parents in high school. My parents were, I believe, 15 and 16 at this time. So like that's my mother. That's what she looked like in high school. That's my dad. And then my brother. Like those are my parents. Isn't that crazy? Okay, we've switched to a new pictures. And there's me. And this is a picture of me and my dad when we used to do, I think this is when he took me to swim lessons. Alright, I'm pretty sure these pictures are me. So there's that one, and then there's that one. I don't know what's going on with my hair in that one. This one, I believe my sister put together when we went to Mexico. There's a little family picture for you. I mean, my mom's missing, but siblings. There's me building a sandcastle. 2007. So I was 4 or 5 in this. 3 or 4 in this. Me, my dad, and my brother. Me and my brother digging a hole. Me and my sister. Me helping Grace with the race. There's my parents, also in 2007. There's me hitting a piñata, also in 2007. That's crazy. There's your sibling picture. So, Sean, Casey, me, and Sam. I feel like we all look so different now. One more sibling picture there. And me and my sister. Alright. That's pretty much all she wrote on pictures. I shouldn't say that. We have so many pictures, I can't even explain, but that's about all we have. We have like boxes of pictures downstairs. For some reason, I thought there were more photo albums, but those are the only ones I saw. There might be other ones just in miscellaneous places, but a little road trip down memory lane there in the cabinet.